Hi there folks, well, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I've actually come to somewhere that's actually really important in Scottish history. I'm actually still in the city of Stirling, and this is somewhere that I've driven by on a fair few occasions, but I've never actually had the chance to stop and go for a little wander. And it's actually just down to my left hand side, and where I'm actually going to be going to is the Old Stirling Bridge. And so this is close to where the Battle of Stirling Bridge took place, because the actual bridge that was actually central to the battle is not the bridge that we see today. The bridge that collapsed during the battle, because it did collapse, was an old wooden bridge that went across the river at a slight angle. And if I'm not mistaken, I think some of the supports for that bridge are actually still preserved within the river. And yeah, so but again, the bridge that we see today is actually not that far from where that bridge stood, and is actually really close to where the battle took place. Or yeah, it's kind of pretty much in the right area, right in the same area. So this is somewhere that's like really an important location within Scottish history, and as you can see, as I'll probably show in a minute, people are just driving by, and even though a major battle was fought right in this location. So I'm gonna grab my things in a minute and just go for a wander up to the bridge. Before I do head off, if you're enjoying my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. It does actually really help the channel to grow. And I will also link in the charlescoffee.com page, the PayPal account and a TikTok account in the description bar below, and a pinned comment in the comment section. So with that out of the road, I'm going to grab my things and head on out. Yeah, so that there is the Old Stirling Bridge, because again, it's called up because it's just relative to other bridges in the area, is the oldest standing bridge across the River Forth. As you can see, there are people who are just walking over, jogging over it, and it's just used as a daily way of getting across the river. And you can see there's a main road over there, and the town's over in that direction, the city centre. And yeah, I think the actual bridge during the battle might have been further up to the left hand side of the screen. Yeah, so there is a wee viewpoint down there, which I'll take you down to, so you can get a side view of the bridge itself. Okay, that's me at the summit of the bridge. Maybe the Trussocks over there, looking out towards Loch Lomond. And in that direction, we've got the Ochil Hills and we've got the Wallace Monument. So that's where the Scots would have been encamped before the battle. I'm pretty sure that the remnants of the bridge are down in that bit of the river there. There's the actual battlefield, which has been the sports field just on the other side of the river. And I can head around about that area there. As we come onto the other side of the bridge, you can actually see how fast flowing this water is. And okay, I know that a lot of it has been channeled because of the bridge that's going through the arches, but this river would have been deadly on that day, and all the soldiers fell in. And part of the English army had been trapped on that side of the river, unable to actually help those who were drowning, or helping the ones who are fighting for their lives on that side of the river. And there is actually what looks like a wee memorial over there, so I'll have to have a wee look at that. I think there's another wee memorial there as well. And then I'll go down and have a look at the wee viewpoint on the side of the river I came in on.
She didn't have a phone.
Yeah, so what I was saying is over here are the 3 plinths. So this has been the side of the river that the Scots would have been on, while the English would have been on the side of the river the castle's on. As you can probably just make it through the tree. Probably see it clearer in a second. Yeah, so the English would have been over on the side where the castle is. And to have a saltire over there. And also done some restoration work on the bridge itself. So that's a view of the Old Stirling Bridge there. Yeah, so they are inscribed with some information, but it's kind of difficult to read. Try and make it what I can. So there's a couple of quotes at the top. Those 2 bits are quotes. I think the second one's from the Sculptoconicon, which is from the 15th century. And the lower bit says, the Battle of Stirling Bridge, 11th of September 1297, and Bannockburn, 23rd to 24th of June 1314, were key victories in the Scottish War of Independence. This bridge, like the one that I just crossed, is a 15th century replacement for the earlier wooden bridge, slightly further upstream from where the battle was fought. The bridge was the main crossing point across the Forth, and it was here that a small Scottish army defeated a large English army of invasion led by Hugh de Cressingham and John Warren of the Earl of Surrey. It's difficult to read that. And this is another quote. I think it might actually be for the Wallace, which by Blind Harry, and was the basis for Braveheart. Guardian of the Realm. The 2 men who something victory for Scotland. This one is difficult to read. Yeah, those 3 plinths definitely need to have a little work done on them to actually make it easier for people to read them. So I was right with the bridge being upstream, and I do remember watching a documentary that I think Tony Robinson had done. I think he was actually taken out on the water, and he was given a bucket that had a glass bottom and he was able to use that to be able to lean over the side of the boat and actually see the supports for the old bridge, or the wooden bridge that was used during the battle. So yeah, definitely an interesting sight. So I'll get across the other side and try to see if I can have a look at the other wee plinth and at the other viewpoint. Yeah, so this information board is part of the Forth Trail. So I've got some information about the battle. Yeah, so they have this on the ground. I'm getting it all in, try and get a higher shot of it so you can get a better view. And that is the seal of the town of Stirling, which actually has a representation of the Battle of Stirling Bridge on it, and that would have been the bridge that the battle was being fought at. Yeah, so there's this little information board that goes right round, and obviously mentions the Wallace Monument, which would be up there somewhere. It talks about the Ochil Hills, which very much dominate the landscape. And there's a lot of information about this area, which I think is actually on the Rat Block. So there's probably a more famous view of the bridge. Well, that's me back at the car after visiting Stirling Bridge. And yeah, it's definitely one of those places that is just filled with so much history, but doesn't seem to have as much fanfare or stuff down about it as what you'd get at Bannockburn. I know here the area is more developed. There's houses nearby, there's the main road nearby, the train line. But Stirling Bridge is still one of the most famous Scottish victories of all time, especially from the War of Independence. And I have to admit, I would love there to be at least a bit more done around about where the battle took place to celebrate what actually happened in that area. And because it's such an important part of Scottish history. And yeah, but I definitely did enjoy a visit and spend some time in the area and kind of exploring the bridge a bit. And hopefully you'll have found this video interesting, hopefully you'll have enjoyed it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.